I know how you feel. I was just talking to my friend. She lives in Germany, and I was talking to her, and I was telling her that like I've been up all night working on a new trick for my model. So I got 5 hours of sleep between finishing that and waking up at like 11 a.m. to talk to her. You've been awake longer, but like I'm going to crash and burn at some point today. Which is not good if I have work tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hello, everyone!
Hi.
So, we have once again reached 3 people on the podcast today. I say podcast. Technically, we're not a podcast. We're not on podcast.
It is a podcast.
Websites.
Do not downplay it. It's the Monspiracy
It
podcast.
might as well, yeah. It might as well be a podcast. I mean,
Yeah, but I mentioned
To be honest,
to Aaron,
I
I was
like-
like,
I
are
like
you
the
on a
name
podcast
Monspiracy
website?
podcast.
And I'm like, no.
YouTube's a podcast website now.
That's true. YouTube has become a podcast website.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah, so, Xana is back. Trax is back. I, as usual, am mostly present. Always got part of my consciousness deep in the void. That is
Don't we
Digimon
all?
lore. So, hello to Half Draggy. Hello, Hazard. I swear to God, new channel meme, everyone. Hazard is fucking everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I saw that earlier. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah. If you go anywhere that is remotely Digimon adjacent, Hazard will be there. We don't know how. He just likes Digimon. Hello, Aaron. Alright, so, to catch Xana up on what went down last time, I did inform him off stream, but, yeah, Gigo, the company that
Oh, yeah.
is the name of Sega's parent company, and the name of what used to be the Sega Arcade, which features prominently in one of the maps of the Cyber Sleuth duology, is the same name as the company responsible for Mirai's situation in Redigitize.
And pretty much every other appearance after that, right?
Yep. Now, regardless of whether you subscribe to the theory of Redigitize being a game within a game in regards to Cyber Sleuth, or think of them as some kind of parallel worlds, as the game somewhat implies, regardless, we know Sega and Bandai are pretty good friends here. And the company responsible for doing some digital world shenanigans is actually a real thing. Just saying.
Allegedly.
Oh, another thing I forgot to say. Actually on the last episode. So I was like, did you ever read the prologue to version S?
No, because I want to I desperately want to play that so
I'm
bad.
going to find you the translation. Okay, so
Please
I read it.
do.
Oh, my
It's
God.
legit. It's legit just a simplified version of Cyber Sleuth. So Cyber Sleuth, you could nearly say, is more expanded version of version S, because it's on about like how hackers like train Digimon or whatever. I'll try and find it there. It was on GameFAQs. Someone translated everything in the fucking game, because I was like just trying to find. I can't remember what information it was. I was wanting to do something on it, and yeah, I found that because I've been playing the game anyways.
Yeah.
I've just been fucking looking up so much stuff. So I keep
And
swearing,
like Draggy
it's
said,
so late.
version Saturn. The Saturn
It's
is a Sega console.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, my God.
It only gets deeper. It
It's
only ever
always
gets
Saturn,
deeper.
bro. It's always Saturn. Like, what is going on? It is
What, did you
literally
find it
like,
there?
We're
Xander?
going like at one point, like in like the far off future, like the 7th host of Monspiracy, after passing the torch from generation to generation, is going to get like an actual trip to Saturn and find just a massive server network hidden on its rings,
Oh my God.
composing the entire digital world.
And they're like, wow, it is always Saturn, huh?
Oh, yeah. In the ancient
Okay,
words
so I
of
found
the
the guide
founders,
here. I can read it
it
now.
always comes back to Saturn.
I can read out here. It's really short. So it's basically, in this advanced age, an electronic network is connecting every nation all over the world. In this ocean of circuitry, where a great amount of information is stored, there's also pseudo-life programs with their own will. These programs appear simultaneously and randomly on the network. This network is used every day by normal people, and these programs have been accepted naturally. These pseudo-life forms, also called digital monsters, are widely generalized as electronic virtual pets. Since they can grow and compete in virtual battles, they quickly become a boom. So it's like they get so popular, or whatever, like they did in Cybersuit. At the same time, network experts established Digimon research organizations. Some of these organizations aim for education and peaceful uses, but other groups made of hackers will exploit Digimon for evil purposes and earn wealth with them. Among the public, someone who has raised multiple Digimon are acknowledged with the title of Tamers, and Digimon Tamer who wins virtual Digimon battle is the envy of everyone, eventually getting the title of Top Tamer for training every Digimon, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it ties in a lot from that little bit to exactly
that
what...
makes sense, because Cyber Sleuth, according to the translations of interviews we have from Ravel, Cyber Sleuth's design process more or less lines up with the idea of what's it called? Like, basically near me.
I would say is it yours?
It could be. I was having an issue with this before.
Could also be me, and I just don't have the actual live stream itself muted.
I think it's what happens is yeah, you could be having your live stream playing, and then it's just picking up in the mic if it's running through your speakers on your laptop and not your headphones.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my stream's muted.
So is mine. Zen, I blame you.
It probably is me. I was talking about this earlier. Like, I had an issue where, like, everything would, for some reason, like, I had a really bad issue with, like the stream getting, like, echoey. Like, every time I'm
Hey,
gonna...
Cypher! Oh, okay, so there's no echo on your guys' side. That's good.
Oh, okay. That's even more strange, though.
It is!
We shall not question it.
Yeah. I guess just check your Discord audio output.
There we go.
Was that it?
That's usually that's usually the case. So let me go check. Let's see here. Did that change anything?
I heard it. I heard noise from it. I don't
thought
hear
that
me
was my
anymore.
batteries in my headphones dying. I was like, no. Not
Testing,
no.
testing, 1, 2, 3. Past Azure, can you hear me? Okay, I can still hear me.
What, like the echo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it! Damn it! Hold on. How about now?
Test. Yeah, I can hear
That's
me even better now.
Damn it! Hold on. Okay, how about now?
Hello. Okay, it's good.
Okay, I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching anything anymore.
Load the vaccine mod into the computer and don't touch a single key.
Or so help me.
Okay, Cypher, we were just Trax had a translation of the opening info to the version S, and it was incredibly similar to Cyber Sleuth. Version S was on the Sega Saturn. Sega is owned by Gigo. Gigo is the company responsible for Mirai's situation. Which,
So where was
again,
version S
begs the
in
question, or
timeline?
actually very heavily implies, we're going to have to cover this at some point.
What version S?
Not just version S, but, like, Sega overall as a company and which aspects of their, stuff is, like, 100% Digimon. Because, like, there's a lot of aspects that, like, I feel like you could, like, make an effort to claim is just straight up Digimon at this point, with what we know.
True, yeah. At this point, like, every goddamn thing on the net might as well be a Digimon.
That's true, but, like, Sega in particular, they've been here since the beginning, apparently.
True.
Well, that was the first Digimon game was Sega.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yes, the beginning.
The literal beginning.
It all
Which
began.
begs the
From last
question.
time, I don't think that was actually the idea. I was just forgot some information that I didn't include last stream.
Yeah, no, we wanted to catch Xana up, so we were going over last stream. But if we end up building off of it, that's not a problem. We're doing the scriptless approach now. This is just better for coming up with ideas.
Absolutely.
I do have to wonder though now, which rookie level Digimon?
Sonic is a Digimon.
Yeah. Which
I
rookie
like
level
Sonic
Digimon would succeed at beating Sonic in a race through the Green Hills Zone?
Yeah,
Pulse
for the
Mon.
millionth time.
Yeah.
I think
Actually-
Pulsemon would have the best chance.
Oh yeah,
Pulsemon is practically just electric
Sonic.
Sonic.
If he trains speed, he is it Runnermon? Is that his name?
Yeah, Runnermon.
oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
funny too because
I think
Sonic's the newest Sonic game like literally takes place in cyberspace. Like that's the whole theme.
Sonic is one step closer to being digitized.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of weird actually. Now that I come to think of it.
Oh, Harrismon, I like that. Two hedgehogs. one
yeah.
head.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, Harrismon and Sonic would look super cool together. Like they
Oh my
like
god, that
totally
would be
match.
insane.
Can we get crossover shit like that, like what they done with Monster Hunter? I'd love to see
Oh
something
man,
like
that'd
that.
be cool.
Oh,
That would
Like
be
the
really
way
cool.
they done
Please.
Metabots and stuff. They do this on. Do you know the card game when they put out the them survey things? I'm half asleep right now. Them survey things that we can fill out or whatever. They always
Yeah.
talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
like other companies outside of that we'd be interested in.
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
keep putting down Metabots because I want to see Cyandog and Smilodon get a Digimon form as well. But I think it'd be cool, like if they do jump into just like bringing out other brands into it. Like they've already been doing that with Tamagotchi, so I think it'd be
Absolutely.
sick if Digimon started doing stuff again.
Yeah, no,
They
me
might
and
as
Xana
well.
were- me and Xana were
Fucking blew
complaining
me away.
earlier. Me and Xana were complaining earlier about exactly that. Like, literally, they just made Tokusatsu. They literally were only making Digimon and Tokusatsu. Never thought to make Godzilla Dims.
Well,
Dragon
actually,
Ball.
that's another thing. They had the Tokusatsu thing or whatever. But someone's telling me that Godzilla isn't actually a part of that, and that's like a part of Ultraman, and that's why he's not there. But they have Gamora instead, which is like their Godzilla kind of.
So like Ultraman has a kaiju that has a very similar name to one from Godzilla, but they're separate.
Okay.
Interesting.
And Godzilla
I'm
isn't
not much of a
owned
Toku
by
guy here, so-
Toei. Godzilla is owned by Toho, and Ultraman is owned by Subaraya or Subara. I don't remember which one.
I think it's
But-
super right.
Yeah, but they have like a deal with Bandai, but they're separate. And then Kamen Rider is owned by Toei.
So they started with the stuff they own like 100% first.
Yeah, and then like the stuff they own like 75% first.
Well, would Godzilla have been digitized as Tyrannomon?
Dark
Or Dark
Tyrannomon
Tyrannomon.
specifically.
Because Dark Tyrannomon is his sprite is literally just Godzilla from some other V pet or something. No?
Right.
Yeah.
I've heard multiple versions of this. Either they were initially created as an anniversary Godzilla pet that got canceled. They were initially on an anniversary Godzilla pet and then reused, which wouldn't be the first time Digimon reused sprites from Bandai stuff. And the last version I heard was that it was actually a choice to have them reference Godzilla monsters as a memorial to someone involved in the creation of the original movies that recently passed away at the time.
Oh, wow.
I've heard all three versions in various places. I don't know which ones are correct.
Yeah, I've only heard the whole like it's just like it was a canceled VPET that they were like screw it.
According
always
to
hear that
Half
one.
Draggy, they were on the My Friend Mothra pet.
Interesting. Because wasn't version 5 like kind of like thrown together real quick? Because I think there was only supposed to be 4, right?
There were definitely only supposed to be 4. Every single thing around the time that the version 5 came out, Saturn, Wonderswan, everything, it basically completely ignores the version 5 I think possibly even including the Digimon Analyzer, which includes the Pendulum pets.
Interesting. Lots of mysteries.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a sprite right here, and I just genuinely can't. I'm just getting like fan art of Mothra.
Yeah. Let's see. So, to move forward to today's topic, the Digimon we're going to be talking about today, it goes by the name Chaosmon.
Chaos.
That's true, Half-Draggy, but you have to remember, Master Tyrannomon is perfect level. I think. Hold on, I gotta look that up.
I thought it was ultimate, but I could be wrong. I never get any of this shit right.
No, we're both right. Because ultimate is perfect.
Oh, see, this is my problem.
This is why I use perfect as stage 5 and mega as stage 6.
I just constantly flip-flop because I just constantly forget which one's which, and I'll just be like, yeah, which just messes me up all the time.
I think Zan's frozen.
Oh, is Zen frozen?
My brain is, for
he's
sure.
basically a PNG now.
Oh,
Alright. I tabbed back over to him, so he should be loaded back in now.
There he is.
Okay. Okay, so Chaosmon. Chaosmon retains the 2 Digicores of its predecessor Digimon, which means that its form is highly unstable. And are bugs that are actively tried to be eliminated by the digital world. This is true for Chaosmon with Bancho Leomon and Darkdramon as its components. It is true for ones with Bancho Leomon and Valdermon as its components. And then Ultimate Chaosmon has 2 of its Digicores floating outside of its body. It seems like Ultimate Chaosmon doesn't have the bug issue, but, hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze.
I feel that.
Yeah, it seems like Ultimate doesn't have that issue. So, Cypher, fun fact about that. Technically, so, in theory, rather than there being a Valdermon x Darkdramon version, it would instead be the case that Sleepmon or Kentorosmon, however you want to name them, would be the what's the word I'm looking for? Kentorosmon would serve as the missing half, and so you would have Bancho and Darktra, and Kentoros and Valder, or Bancho and Valder and Kentoros and Darktra. If you were to follow... That would be if you were to follow Omegamon logic. However, Chaosmon debuted on the Digimon XL. Each genome of the Digimon XL contains 1 Chaosmon component Digimon.
Wow, I don't know how I never noticed that.
Justice has Bancho Leo. Evil has Darkdramon. Nature has Valdermon. And Ultimate has Sleepmon. any two can combine to form a Chaosmon. Which means, canonically, we have examples of Chaosmon that do not feature Blancho Leomon at all. We also have Chaosmon Sleep Arm.
Is that a thing?
Not in any reference book.
But it's a thing.
Yeah, it has to be. Because if you fuse Bancho and Sleep on your Axels, what other arms would it have?
Does the sprite reflect that, or the sprite's just a normal
The
Chaosmon sprite?
The Chaosmon sprite is consistent across all four.
Interesting.
But
I didn't know
the existence of Valder Arm implies that there should be variants for all four.
You're blowing my mind here.
Yeah, no, it's just one of the many things that was lost on the XL alongside the many missing blast modes.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if they ever bring that back.
Hey, Analog! Hey! Analog is someone I know from Digicell's streams. Which
Oh, sick.
I would shout out, but YouTube doesn't let me do shoutouts.
Oh. Well, they added handles. Like, can you, like, add them? You might be able to add them.
She's on Twitch, unfortunately, so I can't.
Oh, yeah. No, they would never.
Yeah.
I think if you're partners, you can, though, can't you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Azure, we need to get you to 1,000 subscribers. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Alright. But yeah, so, as interesting as Chaosmon itself is, and the many, many things that were lost on the Excel... Actually, quick tangent. Anyone else notice that the Excel's making comeback?
What?
No. What do you, like with what?
Okay, to review. The way the Digimon XL does its evolution pattern is the prototype for the IC and DS era story games.
Yes.
So we have, and those types were, if I remember correctly, Dragon, Beast, Insect Plant, Holy, Dark, Aquatic, and Machine Mutant. I believe that's all 7. I think there were only 7. What are our first 2 non-anime or anniversary-related BEM cards for Digimon? Dragon and Beast.
Oh, you're right. Yes. Okay, I see what you mean now. Yes.
Yeah. Also, Cypher, Dragon's Roar comes from the Pendulum Progress, not the Excel.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. You're right, because we are like... I'm assuming we're not gonna get EX cards. I mean, it's too easy. It's too early in the game to, like, denounce such an idea.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, those are pretty much the closest things we're gonna get to, like, Saber's Dims at the moment.
We're literally getting the Sabers lines on them. It's likely that they're not going to be doing EXs anymore.
Yeah. So, like, we have those, but we also have the DS era Apollomon and Dianamon, and we're also finally getting Grace Novamon.
So hyped for that.
Oh,
I'm just happy that they have Coronamon on there because I've been so pissed off that Coronamon's just been swept under the fucking rug for so long.
So long.
Yeah.
Oh, the depression hit so hard when I seen he wasn't getting out of the cyber suit.
Yeah. Oh wait, do you know? You want to know the worst part? He
What?
is in Cyber Sleuth. There
Oh,
are
no.
still texture and model data in Hacker's memory for Bearmon that they never used.
That's a shame. How did they do that and not bring him in? That's bullshit.
Like, why would you
For
not
Coronamon.
fix that on the complete edition? Oh wait, I thought we were talking about Bearmon because I got confused.
No, I seen Bearmon down there. I mentioned Coronamon because you were talking about the Dims. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry, I got confused. But also, everyone in chat, please vote Bearmon on the rookie
Oh,
slot.
absolutely.
I
will
Vote
Right.
Bearmon, but
Bearmon deserves it.
Bearmon.
Bearmon
Vote
des-
Bearmon, but also vote for Belphamon Rage Mode. I am
Yes.
fucking losing the ability to
Vote,
speak now.
vote Belphamon Rage Mode.
And make sure you
Vote
vote Psychmon.
Astamon. Vote Grismon. Vote Bearmon specifically, though, because of how many people I know who I can blackmail into getting the BE with the fact that Barramon is on one of the dims.
You could always lie.
Oh my god, absolutely.
I can't
yeah,
lie to
it's
someone
doing-
that their favorite Digimon partner rookie is on a device to get them to play the device, and then be not telling the truth about that. That'd
But
just be mean.
he technically is. I mean, you can make a custom dim.
Oh, that's true. Just make it all Barramon. Just like, it keeps evolving into Barramon.
There you go. I was like, look, here,
Like, just-
16 space to
just-
Bearmon. Work away.
Just a DMO dim of just the same Digimon, but the sprite gets bigger as time goes on.
Exactly, and then like the last evolution.
Honestly,
it's just,
I
like, a
think what
giant
I'd like to
face.
see with the Bearmon thing, I want to see like, obviously they can't do it now because Mon's been putting on a dim, like, but I would have liked to have seen a Digimon World dim, just to see dims based on different games.
That
Oh,
would
yeah,
be
that'd be
so
cool.
cool. That would be if they kept doing EX, I would love to see them do game EXs instead of just anime.
I really-
I want Rusteranimon on a dim.
Rusteranimon deserves to be on a dim.
Absolutely. Oh my god, absolutely. I don't
He's
know.
my
I
boy.
mean-
He is my boy.
I mean, maybe we can convince Bandai to give 25th anniversary dims to all 5 versions of the Digital Monster. And then maybe we can get Rust Tyrannomon from 4 and 5 again.
I mean, we still don't have a proper like Tyrannomon dim, really. So like, there's a chance we could just get like another Draconic dim, but with like
The thing
focusing
is,
more
what
on
I
that.
worry about is just like too much repeats.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They're definitely
That's
trying
what
to
would
stray
bother
away
me.
from repeating.
Because like, if
without
you look
people
at
wanting it.
the new dim that we can all vote for, pretty much everything on there is a repeat.
Yeah.
We're not really given much option. X-Mon on the same level as Grace No One in the upcoming BMs. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I would like to see the two of them duke it out in an anime.
Oh yeah, that'd be insane. Like, especially because, like, given their actual size classes, you could totally have a fight where Examon is, like, a massive, like... I want to see a fight in a video game where the protagonists are riding on Examon's back as a battlefield, circling the massive form of Grace Novamon as a boss fight.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
I honestly want an anime is just based without tamers, but just like you like what they're doing with the Digimon X or whatever X Evolution,
Yeah.
but like a proper series just based in the Digimon universe, and
That
just
could
kind
be
of
really
tell
cool.
stories and give lore.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to
That
see.
would be
Like
that would be pretty cool.
Ghost Game had the opportunity to do something like that, but it's just fucked up.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Ghost Game has kind of slowed down in terms of its quality a lot. It's still
started
probably
off
going to
so
end up
well.
being one of my favorite seasons, though.
I worry that it's gonna. No, it's not that I worry. It is pretty much confirmed. This is gonna have no rewatchability. Like at the end of it all,
Yeah,
that's what bothers me the most about. Because it had some great ideas in there.
yeah.
Like even though, like it's so episodic, there's some great episodes. Like Eismon probably had one of my favorite episodes in there.
Oh yeah, that one was sick.
Hey,
but then
Laura,
it's like-
thanks for stopping by. And yeah,
Hey, Whitmore. But yeah, no, I think they really needed to calm down. It's like everyone wants Digimon for lore, but I think, this is fucking. I don't know what they were doing when they made that. It's the biggest mistake in Digimon.
What the
Ghost Game, just the fact that it says, "Oh, let's make it episodic," and not
Yeah.
like include much. I mean, we get to see some cool like interactions with Digimon in the real world, but then it doesn't ever go anywhere.
Yeah, that's the only
there's
thing.
it's like I'm fine with the idea of a Digimon slice of life that doesn't like go too much, but like you have if you're not going to do anything with plot, you need to do something with character drama. Otherwise,
That's
it's just
what I'm saying. Is like that's what I'm saying. If they wanted to do an episodic kind of thing, go to the meetings that Angoramon, Jellymon go to. Let's see what Jellymon does be doing for a whole episode. There's so much stuff they could explore, and they're just not.
Cypher, you're absolutely right. That is the best way to put it, I think.
What?
GG potentially has some of the highest highs and lowest lows of all Digimon anime.
I'd agree with that.
Because, like,
There hasn't
Definitely
been
the
an episode
lowest.
that's disappointed me yet. I think the most of my disappointment just comes from like the potential that they haven't been using yet.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I would say like highest highs, lowest lows. I feel like I don't know about highest highs, but definitely like lowest lows. I think would be 2020. I think
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Compared to 2020, like I am way more enjoying this one, which is kind of funny when you think about it because 2020 was way too much about like lore and implications and didn't really focus too much on the characters. And this one's just again like it's not too much focused on lore, but it's a little too focused on being episodic. Almost to a detriment. But then again, like I don't know, like yeah, it's been like 60 fucking 1 episodes, and we really haven't gotten like too much crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But we don't know when it's gonna end yet.
Who was the said last time about like when they take out all the filler episodes? We were on stream last time.
I remember what you're talking
was it
about.
Bill? I can't remember who. But like, imagine now when they take out. It's got like 5-episode long season.
Yeah.
Damn.
Elric, Atma need to show up more in everything.
But that was the first thing I pressed. Do you know what questionnaire I was talking about earlier? The
Yeah.
first thing it says is I want to see more Atmon inside in Digimon card game because I want to see more
Yes.
Atmon. I've been sinking my
that'd
teeth
be
into
cool.
the game heavy the last few months, and it's so fun. It's so good. I love it.
Atma has so many good designs that would work great as Digimon. Honestly, I don't see like there are definitely different.
My
design
favorite is
philosophies.
Snufkin Digimon form.
Yeah. Like
That's my favorite one.
the Wizardmon inspired one. I love that.
Yeah.
But like there are so many Atmon designs that like even if they're not like exactly Digimon design philosophy, they just work as Digimon anyway. And just like
like a Copymon?
yeah.
I saw
I saw what Cypher was talking about. That could work. The other thing is you could theoretically have
That would make sense as a Copymon if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, like Garbagemon, and then there's like that Appmon, like chibi version of Garbagemon.
Yeah, but like at the same
so
time,
that would make a nice
well, actually,
Copymon,
the
like-
concept of Copymon actually comes from the Appmon Copypemon.
Okay.
Like quite literally, in the Pendulum 20th where Copymon debuted, it uses a picture of Copypemon to demonstrate what it is. See analog?
Yep.
Well, isn't there a Atmon version of Hackmon?
Yep. Its name is Hackmon.
Oh wow.
I think, and it looks so good as like a Dark Evolution line for Hackmon as well.
Absolutely. Well, we still, I mean,
everything about Atmon Hackmon's line is designed to be a dark reflection of Digimon Hackmon's line.
ooh, I
But
didn't know he had
there's
ever
no
evolution.
actual connection beyond that for some reason. Like,
Here's one for you: is like, isn't Jessmon supposed to be like Jesus?
It's Justice Edge Sword.
Yeah, so people say Jesus or some shit. Though I heard some shit about that.
Initially, we thought it was Jesus, or
Oh, is that
initially
what it was?
thought to be
Because I was
Jester,
gonna say, would
then
Dark
it was
Hackmon be
Jesus
like the
because of,
Antichrist?
So Jessmon, initially we thought it was like Jester, then we thought it was like maybe Jesus because he has that kind of like Savior Hackmon as a form, and then it turns out, according to an interview, that it's Justice Edge Sword, which of course means on Wikimon now the JES is now capitalized.
Of course. I think maybe they probably like self-censored themselves with Jessmon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too terribly surprised if like that was the original idea, was just going to be Jesus, and they're like, oh, you can't keep that.
Yeah. I mean, the concept of it being Justice Edge Sword works. It's literally the first Digimon they came up with of, like, my entire body is made out of swords.
Yeah, true.
Oh my god, Jessmon is literally just a freaking Fate Stay Night reference.
Oh my god. I still need to see Fate.
But, yeah, Hackmon Atmon is really interesting because the Atmon itself change Hackmon's silver coloration for, like, a gunmetal, like a black gunmetal. Change its claws to all be red.
Until
And-
you get Hadesmon.
Well, no. It gets even more it's even more interesting than that because then its cloak is blue instead of red. It has a tooth pattern on the mouth of its cloak, and it doesn't have goggles. And then the other actual thing to its design is that it has the Atmon like wires, and it has in the little eye holes on it. It has little eye holes on the top of its cloak. That one of them is lit up with a blue flame like Sans from Undertale.
Oh my god.
But here's the interesting thing. Its evolutions prior to Hadesmon, Rageramon, and what's the name of the other one? Revivemon, I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
But those two are almost explicitly designed to basically be, what if Hackmon became more draconic as time went on, instead of becoming more knight-like? Which culminates in Hadesmon, I think, if I remember correctly, being the only one of the 5 God Grade Atmon that actually is quadrupedal.
Wow. I gotta look into Atmon. I definitely gotta watch that.
Yeah, Atmon was
I've
great.
been trying to keep up with the anime, but I just haven't had time. So what I do is, when I get free time, I play the video game. The video game is fucking awesome. I love it.
Yeah,
Oh, there's Atmon video games?
yeah, there's
Yeah, there
Atmon
was
games.
one game on the 3DS. There was a mobile game as
Oh.
well, but that got shut down. But
Ah.
you can get the 3DS game really cheap.
Oh,
If you
okay.
have like, yeah, it's like €5 or €6 I've seen it online for. But
Does it play like World or something, or is it just like?
oh man, it's amazing. I love it. It's like a Toys to Life Digimon game, but it's also
Oh.
a card game.
Oh, cool.
I absolutely adore it. I streamed it for a bit, and it was just it was so fun.
Yeah. If that game ever gets an English patch, I'm totally gonna play it.
Oh man, if it needs an English patch. It's such a good game. I think that's the way they should have introduced Appmon to people, was the game, and then have the series come out to promote the game, because I find, same with Cross Wars, I found the games to be so much more enjoyable than the actual anime.
Yeah.
And now that I've played the games, I'm going to watch the anime and I'm reading the mangas and stuff, and I absolutely adore them.
yeah.
I just feel
yeah.
like-
It's only because the games help me to experience how the evolution system works and learn a bit more about it, and that's what makes me appreciate the anime more. Because when I seen Cross Wars, I didn't like the evolution system. I didn't like that they didn't have like actual partners or whatever. It just felt weird to me. But then when you play the video game, it's like, okay, you're recruiting them for an army to make like a giant badass Digimon thing.
Yeah.
It was just that idea was just so sick to me. And it's the same with Appmon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Appmon, you're not given like a destined partner or whatever. You get like a buddy Appmon kind of thing.
Mhm.
And with the game, you can like assign which one is your buddy as like a main kind of a Digimon or whatever, or Appmon. It's so fun. I love
Yeah.
it.
It sounds fun. What were you saying, Zen?
I feel like the problem with Atmon is just like, it was almost like, I wouldn't say doomed to fail, but it was always going to be a tough pill to swallow, since like it was airing the same time as Try, and Try was like a big retro revival. So it's like, to go from something like so traditional like Try, and then have something such like that's such a far cry like Atmon, like people just weren't going to like it on principle, sadly, because you know.
feel like that's why
following
they
up
put in
Cross Wars,
Hackmon.
which already had dislike for being changed.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, everyone complains that they want something new, but then they get it and they complain about it. So
Yeah.
Elric, I'm glad it sparked such a hype conversation about Appmon. Appmon needs to be spoke about more.
It does.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I'm surprised all this talk about Atmon hasn't woken Air and brought him over here.
Oh yeah. Air like just woke up. He's just probably like, whoa. Like went back to bed.
Cold sweat.
Yeah. Air just like
Someone talk
snaps
about
awake. I sense a disturbance in the Atmon, and then goes back to sleep.
Because I gotta say that that one Digimon they showed off not too long ago looked a
it was
lot like an Atmon.
entirely. That's actually based on an Atmon that exists.
Oh.
Yeah, there are two species of
Was
Atmon.
it
I think one was
Reviewmon, I
called
think it was?
Gossipmon. But they basically represent kind of like rumor apps and like things like Reddit and stuff. Reddit,
Oh, that's cool.
4chan image boards, that kind of thing, where rumors spread around. And the Digimon is based on both the same concept itself, but also on the same, like, almost like designed to be one of the variants, because Atmon have recolors, but their recolors are actually like completely different. And
that's
they
cool.
make gags about recolors being related to each other somehow, but not actually being at all. Which was great, because in Digimon every recolor's related, and then in Atmon it's just like, nope, not at all.
Recolors in Next Order bothered me so much. Now that we're talking about recolors, I despise recolors in Next Order because it took up half the roster.
Some of them I hate, but some of them I really like. Like the clear Toyagumon,
Okay,
I think
yeah,
is
that's a
genius.
good one. That's genius.
Yeah, I like that one. But when you've got like blue Vegemon, red Vegemon, fucking yellow Vegemon, this is like, come on. I can understand gold Vegemon, I can understand blue Vegemon, but why red?
I didn't even know there was a red one.
There is
the
a
red
red
one
one.
might have been invented for Next Order.
Oh god. I know.
But wasn't he on a dim card as well? No,
I don't know. He might have been.
I could be remembering things wrong. I thought he was on one of the dim cards. I could be
Yeah.
wrong though.
To hone back into our initial concept, though, the reason we were talking about Chaosmon is because of that thing where it says, it has too many digicores, and so the world tries to remove it or something. It makes no sense, because 5 of the most powerful Digimon in history, the Digimon Sovereign and Fanglongmon, however it's supposed to be pronounced, have 12 digicores, and they all float around outside their bodies. So if 12 isn't too many, how is 2 too many?
I think they're jealous. They just want to hoard all the damn Digicores.
It's like a kid that's losing a game. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Exactly.
Hello,
Wow,
Ash.
Fanglongmon, your mom let you have 12 Digicore?
Yeah,
Gee,
it's
Fanglongmon,
okay for
how
me, but
come
it's not for
Yggdrasil
you,
lets you
kind
have 12 digicores? He doesn't. He sent Lucemon after me and threw me in a trash can.
Wait. You kind of just... That might be an answer.
Yeah, that might be it.
I think we just accidentally found the answer to the question.
Oh my god, you're right! The reason it's trying to be removed is because Yggdrasil hates it when there's more than one Digicore.
He doesn't like it. He said, no, no, no. No, no, no. Only one.
Yggdrasil is that child.
Absolutely.
I mean, everything we've ever learned about Yggdrasil points to that being the case.
Wonder if the digital world was just like accidentally coded by a child who just got in front of their computer, and that child is Yggdrasil, and just keeps saying nope to everything that happens.
It seems like it. Definitely.
I mean, think about it. What started Lucemon's rebellion? Hey, Yggdrasil, what if we made it so Digimon weren't constantly trying to kill each other? No! I want to watch the monsters fight. The other thing is the possibility that Chaosmon Ultimate's power and capability might be enough of a threat that Yggdrasil is just, like, trying to nip any Chaosmon that exists in the bud, because, like, if you think about it, one of the components of Chaosmon Ultimate is a Royal Knight.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Is Dragon Lordmon considered? Because Dragon Lordmon's technically 2 Digicores as well, isn't he?
Well, no, see, hold on. Let me pull up the encyclopedia entry. Its main body is formed from the fusion of the 2 Digicores on a higher plane. So, it's more so... So, Ragnar Lordmon is a unique case. Literally, its type is unique. But, the specific... The specific case with Ragnar Lordmon is that the 2 Digicores combine, which creates the 3rd body, but the consciousness remains separate.
Interesting. I gotta love that his type is a literary unique.
Yeah, no, now I gotta check something real quick. Oh, we're on to something here.
What have we done?
So, Ragnar Lordmon's type is literally unique. You know who else his type is literally unique?
Who?
Chaosmon!
Oh wow, I'd look at that.
Chaosmon, Valder and Ultimate Chaosmon are the other 3 Digimon in the entire reference book classified as unique. Okay, now I gotta like really dig into this. I'm pulling up Wikimon.
It's canon. Yggdrasil hates Ragnar Lordmon.
But Yggdrasil loves Ragnar Lordmon. The Legend Arms were canonically wielded by the Royal Knights. That's the plot of the Crosswords game.
That's strange.
There's a form of Chaosmon that has Millennium or Armageddon as the head on one of its arms.
I think that's supposed to be Darkdramon.
No, it's Chaosmon's early design. It's got another head, but I can't make out which one it is. It looks like Imperial Dramon, but I could be wrong.
Wait, I didn't know there was an earlier design.
No, it actually is Imperial Dramon. What the fuck? I just read it there. It's all in Japanese, so it's like the SketchUp form. I sent you a link in your DMs there, Azure, if you want to pull it up on screen.
Oh, okay,
But basically, it's on Wikimon. I was just trying to find an image that had all the different heads on it or whatever when we mentioned it earlier. Hence, I've been so damn quiet.
Yeah.
But if you go to miscellaneous, at
Oh,
the very
right, the
end,
way that it was initially designed, where it's Imperial Dramon and Armageddon.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm interested to see how that was to come up, because that was obviously to follow 02, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I can see if I can read some of these notes, but I don't think I can. Something about cannon and sword. A cannon and sword is what the Imperial Dramon had. It was 2 weapons in 1. What? So it was Armageddon. Armors, I suppose. A shield.
All right, I brought it up as the main thing on screen.
Ah, there we go. So I can see it on screen.
Oh wow,
It
that's
looks
a
like
really
Armageddon.
awesome design.
It's
Oh!
such a. It looks like it could be a cool X antibody.
Yeah.
Or even just like a new Digimon, like a Chaosmon like Digimon, where it's just like this evil like union, you know?
But yeah, just because of the whole 02 movie thing, is like that looks like such a cool mix-up. I like that.
Yeah.
Where like the overkill of the cannon and the sword all in one arm, and then you've got this giant fuck off shield on the other one.
Wait, hold up.
Tell me.
It's a cannon and a sword in one arm?
Yeah, the Imperial
That's
Dramon
not
head.
Imperial Dramon head. That's Imperial Dramon Paladin mode head.
I don't think so. It says dragon. It says Imperial Dramon dragon in the Japanese beside it, and underneath that it says cannon plus sword. Trust me.
Yo, that's crazy.
I totally would have thought of that being Does that mean that the initial design was meant to be? Wait, the initial design is from 2004.
Yeah.
That would have been after Revenge of Diaboromon, wouldn't it?
I
know
probably.
2004 is around the same time the dub one came out, but I don't think the actual movie itself came out during Frontier era. Wash, you can't just put Japanese in my chat and expect me to know what it means.
What is it?
You know.
Nihongo Gahanashi. Oh, yeah, it's like I don't speak Japanese, basically. This is why we have someone who can kind of almost track and translate. What was it called? Something like Zexmon or something? Yeah, I'm trying to see. That's on the top right. It says it there. This is Zexmon is literally what it says, but I'm trying to see what else it says. What's that? Black? Is it? I can't see it. It says no. Up the top right. Black Omegamon, is it? I think it actually says Black Omegamon.
Black Omegamon.
And then under that it says that Zexmon thing X. Kimegamon X? Or no, Omegamon X. Was that the original Omegamon X antibody design?
Maybe?
That could be possible because...
Because it legit, under that big X, it says Omegamon X. Omegamon X, no... Oh, I can't understand, it's so small, I can't read it. That's really annoying me. No is like when it belongs to something. No, that's just like translation things. I'm trying to like figure out this puzzle in my head. So is it some other form of Omegamon, maybe? Was that the original idea?
It would make sense that the body type is like very much has a kind of Alter S feel to it, and that like it's very Omegamon based, but still
It looks so much like the X antibody, I think.
It does look like the X antibody Omegamon.
Just the body.
Yeah,
if you take away
feet.
like the hair on the back and the two arms, it looks like the X antibody.
It
even
does.
down to the cape and all.
And
I can't
the
do it.
image
It's
is
all
dated
envy.
2000 like 8/27/2004.
Yeah.
That's definitely X era.
That's
if I'm not
definitely
mistaken.
X era.
Because I looked it up in Diaboromon.
So would love to see that Digimon.
Absolutely.
God,
Revenge of
yes.
Diaboromon came out in Japan in like 2001.
Yeah.
I honestly prefer that Chaosmon. Can we trade it back, please? The one we got.
Yeah, can we have a...
I think we should have a canon term for past mega level like Omnimon.
I mean, Ultra/Super Ultimate.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm about 20 hours awake now, so my concentration is dipping.
If you want to go to sleep, you can.
No, there is Digimon lore to be worked on here. I will pay attention.
We must finish the game.
Finish
We
the
need
game.
an Omegamon with a beard.
Xana, all this ever was a single game of version S.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Now that wait, so
Like,
there is a canon name for Super Ultimate now?
No, that's just what the community has come to call it. And
Okay.
Because various games will say Super Ultimate or Ultra because they need a way to classify it, but Bandai doesn't want to commit.
For some weird reason, because I forgot when it was, but I was getting chewed out not too long ago because I called something a Super Ultimate, and then someone was like, that's not real," and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, and then I didn't know. Like, apparently it's Bandai, like you said, they don't want to commit. It exists. We just don't know what the fuck it's called.
Well, I mean, like it's always called Mega on the VB as well. I hate the way they backtrack so much.
Oh, that's weird.
Because if you go to Omega-Mon, it just says Mega level or whatever.
That's strange.
It's extremely disappointing.
Not a damn Mega. You guys are lying. Like remember the X3 where it was like 6 plus and then 6 plus plus.
No, it was plus 6 plus.
Oh yes.
I haven't ran my X3 in so long, but I do remember some weird shit going on with it.
Yeah, it was
because they had like it was Jessmon in particular. I think had like multiple megas on them or some shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Jessmon GX, and I think Ogudamon.
Yeah.
I think Ogudamon X is also considered S. No, I think it's just 6 plus.
No, that's 6 plus plus.
Super duper
Because
perfect ultimate mega level.
Jessmon is a 6 plus, so Jessmon GX is a plus 6 plus, and then Ogudamon X, comes from Diaboromon X. Diaboromon X is a warp evolution from Karamon X, so I don't know what that would be classified as, but given its capacity as like a super Digimon, I imagine it would be plus 6 plus.
Oh my god. We need a plus 6 plus plus.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I'm just gonna tweet at Habu and ask him to make that an actual Digimon for the next game.
Wait, what was that?
Okay, here we are. So I am simultaneously going to be posting this into the research department of the Discord. The unofficial Digimon growth stage names used by this podcast from now going forward are as follow. Stage 1 is fresh. Stage 2 is in training. Stage 3 is rookie. Stage 4 is champion. Stage 5 is perfect. Stage 6 is mega.
Sorry, Hazard.
Stage 7 is Hyper Agent. Oh wait, Stage 6 plus is Hyper Agent. Stage plus 6 plus is Tengen Toppa. Stage plus V plus I plus is Super Tengen Toppa. Stage plus 6 plus is Getter. And stage plus V plus I plus is Getter Emperor.
Are these actual Digimon like levels?
No, past
term.
Mega, I'm just making shit up.
Oh, okay.
However, I 100% will die on the hill that Jessmon GX could go toe-to-toe with Gridman, because that means that we can have Jessmon GX combined with Dynazenon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Garlic Champion is a slight evolution of regular Champion. It's closer to perfect because garlic just makes things taste better, but it has the drawback of smelling terrible, which means that it can only be used for short intervals. It's like a blast mode.
The garlic champions, of course.
Alright, but yeah, so Chaosmon. So Chaosmon and Ragnalordmon both are classified as unique types. I'm not talking about vampirism. I'm talking about how you have something that has garlic in it, and then for the rest of like the week you have terrible smelling breath. Is that
Sounds
not a
like a
thing that
vampire to
happens to
me.
other people?
Smells like a vampire to me.
Mine usually doesn't last a week, but yeah.
See, I'm not a vampire.
My
dislike of sunlight has
You're not a
nothing to do
vampire.
with
Did
my
you
diet.
sleep? Did you sleep last night? I don't think you did.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't sleep during the day either.
Azure is my oldest mon confirmed.
I am not my Otismon. My Otismon is weird. No disrespect to my Otismon or my Otismon fans, but like...
Before disrespect.
Yeah. But like, just... I do not vibe with my Otismon. Also, garlic tastes awesome. It just has the bad breath effect, so I don't like eating it.
It's a debuff.
It's a debuff. Grace Novamon is a fusion of 2 mega levels, which means that it would be a stage 6+.
But
exactly,
if we got a
Wash.
Actually, holy shit! You know, it would be like a really cool way to usher in a new era of X evolutions.
So Azure
What?
is just undead.
Grace Nova on X.
Oh my god, that would be insane.
It's just
You know what? You know what else we're waiting on technically? Ragnalordmon X, because technically,
oh god.
like I keep arguing that he should be a natural X antibody carrier, but no one acknowledges this, so we can technically have an X version.
I wouldn't even mind if they just confirmed that he's a carrier of the X antibody, to be honest.
I also would love for them to confirm that. I've been claiming it since we first freaking saw the damn thing.
Actually, we could kind of technically confirm it. Did Ozma have anything to do with his design?
That's a good point. Let's look into that.
Because, like, I don't care what anyone says. Rustyranimon's a natural carrier.
Yeah.
Like, anyone that was, like, made by Ozma might as well just be a natural carrier.
It was by Kenji.
Damn it. You win this time, Kenji Watanabe.
Wait, hold on. Zoom.
What, are you gonna look up like a collaboration type
Enhance.
thing?
Oh, this thing looks sick.
Zoom.
Uh,
Enhance.
oh, I
Zoom.
remember that.
Enhance. I can't get it any bigger. But can we tell if... Can we tell if the Digicore interface is still on its head?
Oh, I don't see it, if I'm being honest with you. Because I remember this image, like, very well, because this is literally all we had when the Pen 20th first came out. Like, that was, like, all we had. It was just that shitty image. And I remember he just had, like, the 3 horns. Like, he didn't really have the Digicore.
It's in, like, this area, Wash. I think you guys can see my cursor. Half Draggy. It's a Mega level Digimon. Of course it's a Gundam.
It's a Mega level created by Kenji.
Of course it's a Gundam.
Honestly, I'm kind of tired of seeing Mega is always done as humanoid.
We definitely need more Bestial Mega Digimon.
Absolutely. I was really, like,
Like, Bandai just break into Takara and steal some Zoids.
I was really happy with the Z, like the Z era, because of that.
That's
Like,
why I love the Z so much. They went back to that original stuff that they used to do.
Like, I never noticed how much I, like, missed that kind of era until, like, we got it, and I was like, wow, I really like this new art.
Yeah. Yeah, the new Gamamon Mega being Dragon Man can be kind of disappointing if you're not into that. It has very War Greymonish vibes, honestly.
Absolutely. I mean, I love it, but it is quite literally Blitz Greymon.
It's like if Blitz Greymon subscribed to the War Greymon theory of armament, which is cool weapons but body armor that's very clearly armor and not actual cyborg.
Yeah.
Is there like a Skull Tyrannomon? I don't think there is.
There is not a
Not
Skull
yet.
Tyrannomon. The only Skull Digimon we have are
Skull Mammothmon,
Greymon?
Skull Greymon.
Balukimon and Mammon.
Oh yeah, I forgot Baluki.
Actually, let me look that up. That's actually not true. Hold on. We've got Skull Satamon, Skull Scorpiomon, Skull
yeah.
Maramon, Skull Knightmon.
Skull Maramon.
Yeah, the one that has the
Oh yeah, I remember. Skull
completely
Mammothmon,
non-skull related head.
It looks like that guy from Ninja Turtles. What was his name? With the hockey stick.
Yeah, Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. That's what he reminds me of all the time.
I'm like Shredder?
Deltamon's kind of like a Skull Tyrannomon.
Skull Maramon is kind of Ghost Rider-ish. Let me pull up Deltamon. Deltamon is the King Ghidorah reference.
Yes.
But it does have a... It does appear to have a Skull Tyrannomon head.
As a head.
I mean, Skull Greymon head.
So
As
I
part
like
of
to
its
think
body.
whenever I see him and like Orgrimmon, it's like the two of them jump to Skull Greymon and just rob body parts for weapons.
Oh my god.
What's the other
Because
hand?
Orgrimmon's like bone is literally just Skull Greymon's leg, and he took the head.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What an asshole.
So it was like the two of them caught Skull Greymon while he was taking a piss and just beat the shit out of him.
Just why he was not looking, they were like jumped his ass and took his parts.
I don't know what specific... So it looks like... So Deltamon's backstory is that they got fused together by a computer bug. That basically, like, there was a lightning storm that were... They were struck by the electromagnetic waves from a storm, forced to fuse together by a computer bug. And, it looks like all three of them have had their actual designs twisted a bit. So I could buy the alligator-ish looking one being any of the more draconic, cyborg Digimon. Then you can kind of tell that this skull used to be Skull Greymon.
So
And then you can, I
basically-
guess, assume that the main body used to be a variant of Tyrannomon?
So basically, alright, Woru Siegemon, Skull Greymon, and Tyrannomon were having a great night at the pub. They're on the way home, and they got hit by lightning. It's like, oh fuck,
Yep.
we're one.
Yep.
Tyrannomon happy out was like, I got keep my body, my legs, and everything, and them two are just relegated to just heads.
He just comes out of nowhere like drinking. He's like, what the hell happened to you guys?
It's like a scene from The Fly.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Body horror and all.
Yeah.
Still don't know the fact that we just found out that Dick Your Soul's just a baby.
Yeah.
He's the kid that cheats
He's a
every time.
toddler
he
throwing a
loses.
tantrum.
Yeah, he's just the kid that loses, that makes some shit up every time he's about to lose a game.
Oh yeah, homeostasis, bitch.
Nah, homeostasis is like the kid who's like, no, that's not how the game works, Iggy.
You can't do that. I'm referee here.
Yeah.
He's the one who has to unknowingly always play referee.
Yeah.
I still find it hilarious that they in Try made Jesmon an agent of homeostasis.
Mm-hmm. Because Adventure doesn't obey any canon, including its own.
Ain't it the truth?
Which is very disappointing, to be honest.
Yeah. But
I mean,
I will
some
admit,
great
I absolutely love to
stuff
sit
came
here on
from
my high
Adventure.
horse and act like I'm better than Adventure fans. I'm not, but I like to act like it.
I like Adventure. I hate how they have to keep going and revisiting and rewriting shit. Just let it be.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Yeah.
want to revisit, just finish the Dark Ocean for me. That's all I want.
One day they'll finish that damn Dark Ocean.
Well, I mean, if you want to buy the UK comics, I mean, you might see a little bit more about it.
oh yeah, they like added a bunch of stuff about that, and it was like only in the UK comics, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Weird.
So they were like, yeah, what about this this bit here? Like, they haven't done that with it. Well, we've got a couple of weeks. Fuck it, throw something together.
Oh wow. I know people are like hoping again that the Dark Ocean's gonna just show up in the new movie, but I'm just like, I've been hoping this.
I hope. Unless it probably did it show up in any of the did it show up in like Tag Tamer? Because Tag Tamer was kind of like something to accompany 02, wasn't it? There.
I don't know if it should have been Tag Teamer, but I think that's what they were hinting at in Try. Like that was where the one evil girl ends up in at one point. I think that was
her there. They should have left her there. You don't know what you're asking about. Bandai will hear you, and it'll just be a beach episode. Digimon at the beach, basically Pikachu's vacation, but with Digimon.
I Try my favorite explanation of Try is for better or for worse. It is what if Digimon was a 2010 anime.
Oh my god, you're right.
I know. Try is so forgettable for me. I can't remember. I can remember bits of the first movie. Second movie is a blur. And the third movie, I remember they went to the digital world. And then after that, I don't remember shit.
I mean, that's like the last, like, them going to the digital world is like the last, like, interesting thing that Try does. After that, it just becomes a confusing fucking mess.
I did like
I
a
would
couple
love
of scenes.
I would love to figure out multiverse travel and just go to the dimension where Try didn't have any development hiccups and was allowed to just be a TV anime instead of being turned into movies and then back into a TV anime.
The whole Dark Jedi stuff was weird. They just didn't have to add that bit with Sora in. That was just uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
Or Elixir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I don't know what's up with that. Again, for
messed
better or for worse, 2010 anime.
Yeah.
Random, like,
I know it's
gross
anime,
shit.
but it's Digimon. It's like, I don't like any of that in my Digimon. Come on, I just want to see monsters kick the shit out of each other.
Absolutely.
You know, that's all I need. I don't need to be seeing like any of that stuff on there.
No,
know?
same. But that's what I mean. Like, it has all the it has all the pitfalls of like anime
Like
at the time.
2010.
Like, yeah, like where for some reason it just decided to do all these like tropes that like every other anime was doing at the time.
Mhm.
At a time where like, I think it would have came out earlier, like when it was supposed to come out, and not what it took like how many years for it to finally like wrap everything up? It took like a couple years, right? I want to say like 3
there
years.
were like delays on like the last two movies for like a year each at least, right?
I want to say it was something crazy like that. I think like it took
Okay,
at least.
I have Encode Volume 2 beside me, and there's an image here promoting Try, and it was 2013 is what it has here on the label. So I'm assuming that's probably when it started. When
Yeah,
did Try finish? Like 20.
I think it was like
'cause it was still
2016.
going- 2016 had Meikumon and Maycrackmon in Next Order, so I feel like it was 2016, 2017, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right. I know we got
4
Meikumon
years.
we got Meikumon in the Digimon 20th, so around that time.
Oh yeah.
Also, on the
Yeah.
subject of Meikumon, they invented an entire good line for her and then never used it, and I hate that.
and still never use it.
It got to appear in Rearise once.
That's cool. Speaking of Rear Eyes, man, that's another set of Digimon that need to get their due.
Yeah.
All we have is Heavy Leomon.
Come back.
Yeah, literally none. Literally the only Digimon that have gotten out of Redigitize are Heavy Leomon and the alternate form of Samudramon.
Oh, that
which
form
I will
looks
never
so dope.
attempt to say.
And Harrismon for 10 seconds of Ghost Game.
Isn't it called like Gaio mode or something like that?
I think Gaiomon is the name of the Digimon.
You're right. What the fuck is it called again?
Yo, a good Ordinemon would be awesome, like a fusion evolution
Oh, yeah.
of Razielmon and Ophanimon.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Alright, it's Gaiomon, and then it is... Fierce Blade mode. I'm going to assume that's the English name.
Yeah.
Oh, Ito mode.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Just quick tangent here. Just popped into my head, and just want to ask people if they've seen it and what their thoughts on this is. So you know, Sword Art Online, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 1, that headset they wear, yeah. Did you see someone actually made a headset like that?
Yeah, the craziest thing is that it wasn't just any like random guy. It was the guy that created Oculus.
Oh damn! It's like you
If
heard about this, Azure?
If I remember that tweet correctly, he explicitly designed it to be able to do precisely what the headset can.
Exactly. Yeah. I wasn't wanting to say it, like, but yeah, it can. It's absolutely nuts. But that also makes me want Digimon to have a VR game, so I can use that headset.
Yo, we got a bot. Let's go.
Yay! Chat ratings through the roof.
We made it. Those things are getting out of fucking hand, let me tell you.
Man, oh my god, it was ridiculous there one night on stream, I swear. As soon as I delete one, another one came.
Yeah.
Just hide user, yeah. So they cannot come back unless they have a different name.
Yeah, that's a good point. Also, isn't Gaiomon supposed to be an X-antibody natural carrier too?
Yes. If I'm not mistaken.
It's a natural carrier with its own X-antibody
He was
form.
supposed to be War Greymon. Black.
Yeah, no, it started
X-antibody,
out as Black War Greymon X. Then it became...
Oh!
I saw that happening. But yeah, it started out as Blackmore Greymon X. Then Blackmore Greymon, then it became its own, what's it called? It became its own, thing as Gaiomon, and then it got its own mode change that makes it look even more like an X-antibody form. And I know at least one time it was used as Dorumon's Mega in Rearise. Uh-oh.
What?
My mouse cursor has disappeared.
And so is Zen.
Yeah, Zan got tapped on the shoulder by someone, so...
Oh, I
he's
fell
talking
asleep.
to someone right now.
I won't lie, I fell asleep. Let's go for the record. Come on, 27 hours.
chat back up.
Garmon is Coatmon Mega. Nobody cannot convince me otherwise. I do not want to argue that.
That is a brilliant idea. That absolutely works.
Do you know who also works? Is that new Fumamon one?
Ooh,
I love
yeah,
that
that work
design.
is a good perfect for it. And then
Also,
as the champion,
What?
I'd use like I think Igamon was the name of that like
What about
ninja like
Musyamon?
Mamemon dude.
Musyamon.
Lucamon into Gaiamon?
No, Musyamon.
Oh, Musyamon. Yeah.
He's
the
champion,
first sword
isn't he?
guy.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he's cool.
Who would be a good ultimate or perfect level?
Yeah.
No, please, Fumamon needs to be a Tactimon ultimate. It has already been decided. He is now Coatmon.
I mean, Tactimon's really interesting Digimon though, because like it's a crosswordsmon, but his sword is explicitly made using the data from the Zero Arms Orichi, which belongs to Susanomon, which is insane.
Okay, I'm back.
Yo! Your camera's still turning back on, but yeah, welcome back.
I'll take it a little bit.
Hello.
This shit scared out of me. I got
While
the
you were
absolute-
gone, Trax fell asleep and woke up again.
Wait, dead ass?
Yes.
Oh shit.
It's been a long day. I wasn't supposed to be working today, but I got a call last second. It was like, hey, we need you to come in. I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I wasn't mentally prepared nor physically prepared.
You sure you don't want to go to bed, man?
I'll be going to bed now in a bit, I won't lie. Because I fucking gotta fall asleep on the computer.
Yeah,
I'm
having
interested in
done
the
it myself, I
digital
can
lore.
confirm a keyboard makes a terrible pillow.
Yeah, I also don't really want to mess up my keyboard.
Yeah.
I mean, falling face first into it there is probably not going to be good. For,
Yeah.
Not even the keyboard, but just the laptop in general is probably just not going to be able to take that.
Yeah. Yeah. I still can't believe, like, going back, I know this was last week's topic, but like Hiko owns Sega. Sega made the first Digimon video game. The two franchises have interwoven ever since, with every single thing we uncover somehow tying back to the version S game.
Yeah, it's like
And the Rendy MMO in Decode.
Yeah. Just like, how?
Digo has
does
been
this keep
on some
happening?
shit.
I can't keep getting away with this.
Just Sonic the Hedgehog just goes back in time and sets things up so that we can continue to have Monspiracy episodes.
Oh my god.
That's gonna
Actually,
be
there's
the
a
final
panel-
episode. It's this collection of all of
there's a
the
panel
evidence
in the
necessary to prove Sonic's
Encode
time
manga.
traveling back and making it happen.
Sonic is a Digimon.
Yeah.
There's a panel in the Encode manga where Agumon and Gaomon are fighting in the online game, and it looks like the exact same setup for the VB.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, it is like seriously. Fuck it, I'll just try to send you a picture of it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just got like an error, but it literally looks like the background that they use for the VB.
Oh wow.
Okay, but I'm waiting on the picture so that I can pull it up. But like, if that's the case,
Well, they're on about Gigo's online game,
if that's
and
the
then the show
case,
can try to battle, and then it disconnects.
fucking.
Yeah, and that manga, by the way, is fucking unreal. I love it.
What, the decode manga?
Yeah, I love it. It's
I
beautiful.
haven't seen that one yet.
It's called
Has it-
Encode.
Oh, it's like an encode. Has it been translated yet, or is it still like not?
I haven't seen it scanlated, to be honest. I just picked up the manga themselves, like the Japanese ones,
Yeah.
in hopes of teaching myself Japanese and failing. But I have gotten about 20 pages in to the first volume.
Oh, nice.
I probably got a bit more. I read the first couple of issues over. But it's actually, to be honest, like some of the stuff goes on is just kind of sick. Like I love the art that goes on there. There's like some of the things, like how it explains like what happens prior to them going to the digital world and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's not a whole lot. Just gives you a little bit of info or whatever from them outside and introduces you to the tamers a little bit more.
One day I'll go back and one day I'm gonna go back and beat that fucking game.
One
That game
day.
is so good.
One day
So
I'm
good.
going. One day I'm going to go back and watch Xana playthrough beating that game.
I tried and I was like, I know I'm doing this wrong.
It's
It was
the battles with Yggdrasil are just, oh man, 100 floors, and you have to beat all the megas and all on the way up. Like there are checkpoints, I think, but damn, 100 floors.
Jesus.
And then you get to battle Yggdrasil. It's amazing.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna play
I'm
that.
so
That's
pissed
a game I need to play on stream because people. I'm gonna need to be backseated with that one because I was like, I'm doing this wrong. I was like, I'm doing this wrong. I need somebody to like properly tell me what the fuck I'm doing here.
Oh, before the VBB releases, we get the new arena app. Oh, I don't know why we haven't got it already. They've practically shut down the regular VB app, and it's killing me.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, you know, like the existence of the arena app doesn't. It is not necessary, in my opinion, to shut down the battles that are on the VB because, like, now we have this issue where like you can't do battles now in that app. You're only gonna be able to do battles.
Can I ask you now? If the new app can store all your Digimon, unlimited amount of Digimon, yeah?
Yeah.
It can battle other players. If they just add raids to it, what's the point in having the other app?
That's what I'm a little worried about. I feel like they might just.
I think they're gonna dump the other app. To be honest,
I think
it's like
so.
what's the point in paying for the server space on that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised the comrade, the characters one. I feel like that will be the first one to go. Like if they announce that they're shutting that one down, I'm gonna start transferring my Digimon over.
I feel like what happened with. Do you remember that hack that happened that like had Ghost Game postponed?
Oh yeah,
I feel like that may have messed with the VB or the BE release and possibly the app as well. Because it's about a month since
That's
we've
possible.
lost all the. It's a month since we had our last raid and stuff like that.
it's true.
And it's
Yeah,
literally this month that everything's coming out. So it's like for that month, I wonder did they just say, okay, we push everything back because we don't want spoilers in the show or whatever, or with the dims or whatever coming out.
I could see it. Because like conveniently pushing everything by a month hasn't really spoiled anything. Like we just
I mean, there's nothing to spoil anyways, but
that's true. But like we just saw the B in the show. Like they just got them, so it's like kind of perfectly timed. So they it probably was on purpose, like to delay everything the way they did.
Can I just say, so I seen Elric post something there. What about a Digimon Mystery Dungeon game made exactly like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon with Digimon? There was actually someone working on a fan game of that with that exact same thing. They're just switching out the Pokemon stuff. The other thing I'd like to say is I would love to see a Digimon action RPG, but where you use the legendary arms as weapons that you can equip.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I would love that. Like, have it like a Dark Souls style game. But I think number one on my list is probably a Digimon Fighters, something like Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't got another crack at a Digimon fighting game.
I think All Star Rumble killed every possibility of that, to be honest. Even Japan didn't want to. This is not keep your trash over there. We have good Digimon stuff over here. Do not taint it. You just described World 4 and 2. Well, can I just say, no. Better.
Trax?
Yes.
I sent you a link. Could you translate?
Are you gonna try and fucking track my IP address? What's going on here?
No. This is the website for the company in charge of the current VB app. And I need to know if they are owned in any way by Sega or their parent company.
No, stop, please.
You want me to do translations?
Just if you can find somewhere where it says like who owns this company, please, or like an about page where it might say it.
Put out on that word. What was that word? If I could find
an about page, just figure out who owns the company. Chariot. Who owns the company Chariot?
A doc here.
Because
Bandai
I tried
America
looking them up
Incorporated
and I could not find.
is listed on their page for some reason. Bandai Namco. It's all Bandai.
So it's in-house then?
Could be. Everything says like Bandai. I can't read. It's all kanji here, and I can't really like understand it. But it's got like Bandai Namco Entertainment. It's got Bandai America. What's this? HappyNet. Okay. Askinet. I need to find out what this word is. I think it means company, but I could be wrong. Oh, yes, company is corporation, basically. Yeah, so, yeah, it seems like it's just Bandai.
Interesting.
Seems.
Okay. The reason I had to ask was because if Sega had their hands in this, I was going to just give up.
The show's canceled.
Yep. We've proven everything already. There's no reason to continue conspiring.
Turns out everything indeed goes back to Saturn.
But yeah, like when you send
wait a second, Sonic is a Digimon.
Yeah.
There's a Sonic G.
Yeah? Yeah? God fucking damn it!
Santa Claus is a Tamagotchi, which means he's a Digimon.
I'll just try to translate it a bit better there. It just says their main clients are Bandai.
Okay.
So that means they're not actually owned by Bandai. They just like work with them. 2 seconds. I'm gonna try to pull that up elsewhere.
Which means somewhere on that website it says it's owned by either Sega or Gigo, and we're just going to all have our heads just fucking explode.
Again.
I haven't seen Gigo, because I would have spotted that one a mile away. But no, because that's generally doing Katakana, and then a little bit better with Katakana than Hiragana.
Saturn. Listen, if you in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42. in Monspiracy, the answer to life, the universe, and everything is Saturn.
I swear, the day someone makes a proper like translation patch for that game is the day like everything just changes. The skies will open up.
But everything changed when the Sega English was patched.
Company profile. Here we go.
Like, it's gonna be like an Avatar scenario. But, like, only, like, long ago, the Digimon fans lived in harmony. But everything changed when the version S on the Sega Saturn was patched. Only Monspiracy, masters of Digimon lore bullshit, could stop them. But when the world needed them most, they vanished.
Okay, so it seems to be just like they just design apps and stuff. That's
Okay.
literally all they do. But they're their own entity by the look of it.
Okay.
They just have business with Bandai.
Okay. So they're new to the system.
We plan, develop, and operate various types of content with focus on entertainment, HTML, Unity, iPhone, and Android. And that's basically, yeah, they must be fairly new.
Yeah. Alright.
Like, they haven't even got a list of stuff they've worked on, from what I can see.
Weird.
No information at all. They are their own entity, and they refuse to name that they are working for Gigo. In fact, but I think they are.
Yeah, probably.
For the sake of this podcast, we will say that they do.
For the sake of this podcast, we can say anything and it'll end up being true in the next episode.
Yeah, we've done that a couple times already.
If Sega was on the list, you know, I should probably have just said yes. Oh my god, it's a Sega, and no one would be any the wiser.
We really wouldn't have been.
Oh, if only I was more wide awake, I could have actually done that.
You know, like, I gotta say, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What?
Just the whole, just Digimon lore in general. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh no, it's
Listen, there
just...
is a reason that if you check my Discord custom status, it says Digimon lore will be the death of me.
Yeah. Did anybody catch that Jaden Animations video yet?
Oh yeah,
I
I
did.
honestly didn't mind it. She made a terrible decision trying to start Digimon video games with Dawn and Dusk of all things.
I thought that was so funny. It's like, I want to jump into Digimon. Like, oh, that's great. I'm gonna start with the games. I'm gonna start with Digimon World. Okay. They're not bad
Honestly,
games. It's just I feel like
I think she should have just dived into Digimon World.
I feel like
Cybersuit would have been the safe bet, but I think
Digimon World is a pretty safe bet to get a decent idea of what Digimon is. I feel like Cyber Sleuth honestly is the best entry point though in the modern
Cybersuit
selection.
is the safest entry point. But Digimon World, if you look around, it actually has all the information you need in the village. Everything
that's
you
true.
need is in that village. If you talk to every Digimon, you will understand the game. The only thing you won't get is evolutions, which everyone needed a guide for that anyways. Just look up a guide.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you wanted, could have gone and tried Next Order. That would have been fair as well.
oh yeah, true. Or even redigitize if you want to get a little nasty.
I
But,
mean,
that's it,
she's
yeah,
playing a
like-
DS game on stream. There's definitely some kind
Some
of
nastiness.
shenanigans involved.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I don't know.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Although, I
no,
gotta-
no shade, but like, I personally would have recommended just going with Cyber Sleuth. It's just as much of a grind, if not, but it's just as much of a grind as Dawn and
See-
Dusk. But at the very least, it has more of a story going on,
But that's why I'm saying. That's
and
why
it
I'm
gives
saying
you a
that
better
there should have
understanding
been
of what a
World.
Digimon is. I
that's
get
what I'm saying, they
Digimon
should have
World
gone
is a
World.
great place to start if you're at least familiar with what a Digimon is already, but I think if you want to intro to the franchise overall, that Cyber Sleuth is the best bet because it has aspects of everything to a degree.
Also, wish for shits and giggles someone said championship.
That's great.
Oh my god,
What the
you
fuck
monster!
Oh, could you imagine if someone said Digimon Racing?
I at least, you know, the one thing
You
though.
want to play Digimon? You want to experience Digimon for what they are? Play Digimon Racing.
Oh my god. Although they did.
No, you know what? We already have the answer here. The perfect game for her to have played to understand Digimon inherently is version S.
You just need to understand the Japanese language. Yeah. Easy.
I genuinely, I've been playing version S on my phone, and I absolutely adore it. It's such a fun VPN.
If I could read Japanese, I would play version S.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm sitting there with like 2 dictionaries, phrase books, and a phone and everything, trying to like figure it out. But that's part of the fun for me.
Yeah.
But I am having a blast with the game, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. No, honestly, if I could get everything set up and have a vague enough understanding of what I was doing, I would just use version S instead of the Digifarm and Hacker's Memory as my main background image on the collab screen.
I have a sneaky suspicion though, because when they digivolve, like the curtain drops on them, and when the curtain lifts, it's like a different Digimon. I feel like my Digimon has died, and they just like someone says, "Quick, replace it really quick," so you'll never.
Oh my
notice
god!
it. And that's why my messed up looking toad thing is now a sea snake. Hey Google, how much is a copy of version S? $11. No, it's not.
Seriously?
No,
yeah.
it's not. I've been having my eye on that game for a while. It is not $11.
I can see it if you're like looking on like Yahoo Japan auctions, because like that game is like pretty obscure. And the thing about the Saturn, like a lot of games on Saturn, like Japanese games, like especially the obscure ones, like don't cost much. It's only like the really like popular franchises that are still popular now that are like expensive on the Saturn.
Which means the more that this podcast succeeds, the higher the price for Saturn for version S will go.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably just nab a copy now, even though I'll probably never own a Saturn.
Yeah, get them while you can. They're gonna start selling like hotcakes someday.
That's me all over. I had on my shelf sitting there, it was Digimon World 2 and Pocket Digimon World, and I couldn't even touch them for like a couple of years until I got a modded PS2. I was like, okay, now I can play. Now it's
nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Pocket Digimon World so much. It's so fun.
On eBay? Really?
Wow.
Copy version S on eBay. I've been looking on eBay I'm not gonna lie, like the last like few weeks I've been looking, and they're all like 40 and 50. I'm like, oh come on.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, like one of them is sealed, so I mean, I can't really complain about that.
Although, if you think about
it, kicker.
If JD Animation ends up playing Cyber Sleuth, they're gonna have a nice, cute little cameo in the post game if they do the post game.
Oh yeah.
Cameo? What?
She did say she was gonna play Cyber Sleuth off screen.
Because in the post game, the protag from Dawn and Dust shows up, but she's like older, which is really cute. Because she still has her little IC, which is adorable.
Actually, no. Yeah. She has an IC in Cyber Sleuth, but she has a burst in Dusk.
Oh, that's weird.
So she went back a Digivice, and I think it's just because the IC is more aesthetically pleasing.
I like the burst.
Yeah. But, like, the IC is just... I don't know, I just like the ICs look better for some reason.
They...
like $30 shipping. Thank you. I told you. Nice. Expensive.
Damn.
Yeah, I've had my eye... I had the opportunity to get that game a couple of years back for, like, 15 quid. I was like, fuck it, it's only 15 quid. I'll leave it and I'll come back and get it another time. I haven't seen it at that price in a very, very long time now.
That was me when I... What?
If you're interested in Pocket Digimon World, try and get Cool in Nature as cheap as possible.
Oh, fuck. I gotta get the... Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I need to get a Pocket Station and Pocket Digimon World ASAP before that starts getting expensive.
Oh, man. I was there. I used to get them, like, a couple of years ago. Got the games for 4 quid each, apart from cool nature. I was like, okay, I can't afford to get stuff right now, so I'm gonna hold off for a bit. Got the guidebooks and everything. So the guidebooks came in, they were like 10, 20 quid I was paying for each guidebook. 4 or 5 quid for each game. Now the games have gone up to about 20 quid each, except for cool nature, which I've seen going up for 100 quid sometimes.
Damn.
And then like the guidebooks are just insanely priced. Like I says, I used to get them for about 20 quid most at most,
Yeah.
like, and now they're like 50 minimum.
Jesus.
It's ridiculous. That was all like since the what was it, that thing that had everyone locked indoors. I don't know if you want to say that on here, but yeah, that thing that had everyone stuck inside for so long. Video games, just the prices just skyrocketed,
Yeah.
and for some reason Digimon stuff got hit so hard. I was like, come on, people don't even remember this, please. Don't ruin
Yeah,
this for
like
me too.
you guys don't even care about this shit. Come on now.
I do. Let me have my Digimans.
Yeah, because I know I nabbed a boxed copy of version WonderSwan. I didn't even own a WonderSwan. That was like years ago. I don't even know how much.
I just got a WonderSwan this year. I got a WonderSwan
wait.
later last year was. I got it because I wanted Digital Partner, because Digital Partner on the WonderSwan works with Pocket Station on PlayStation.
Ooh.
You need another disc, which I actually have. I've the whole setup here. I just want to figure out if I can get the infrared connection so I can do it and just kind of show it off a bit. But you can battle your monsters from the version WonderSwan on your PlayStation. It's like Pokemon Stadium the way it does it.
Yo.
So it like uploads your Digimon
See you, half
from the
dragon.
2D sprites up into 3D like models, battling it out on screen. It looks so cool. Drag it, I see it. But like the disc to get to work, it was like a couple of hundred to get that. It's called a D1 Grand Prix disc or something like that. I thought it was a fake because it just comes in like a little cardboard box kind of thing, but that's just how it comes.
Yeah, no, that's just how WonderSwan games come.
No. It was a cardboard box for a PlayStation
a straight up
disc.
cardboard box. Oh wow.
Not cardboard box, but like a cardboard sleeve for like a PlayStation disc. And I thought it was fake, but every time I've seen it, it's like that's what it was. But it was, I have it here. 2 seconds. I'll find out what the name of it is.
All right. On the subject of WonderSwan, though, I have a very sad story. So, someone in the online server who was a big fan of the version WonderSwan managed to find me a copy of version WonderSwan with the connector for stupid fucking cheap, like $30. And so I nabbed that and an OG WonderSwan for another 20.
Okay, I have it here. It's called. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. Sorry.
Yeah, no, just to finish off my story. I loved the thing. I would use the hell out of it if I needed to. If I like, just because like I liked to raise shit on here. Problem is, oh, who disconnected? Xana disconnected.
Oh goddamn it, Zan! Come on.
We'll probably figure that out and come back soon. But to finish off, the battery inside of the cartridge has died, so I can't save my progress.
I heard that's an awful issue with that game, with those WonderSwan games. They die a lot.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't like that. That would just be awful.
I wish I knew how to like take out the battery and replace it, but I do not.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it on such an old game either.
Yeah.
But I have it here. It's literally called Digimon D1 Grand Prix.
Mm-hmm.
It has WonderSwan slapped all over the little like cardboard pack thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you use the infrared connection on your WonderSwan and your Pocket Station while it's plugged into the PlayStation, and that obviously puts your Digimon battling on screen. But it's got like a D1 tournament mode on it. And it also says not for sale, so I'm assuming this was used at actual events, maybe?
That probably means that what it was used for was an actual, like, Digimon WonderSwan tournaments and stuff, and, like,
that's what I'm thinking,
games and
like.
stuff. That'd be insane.
No wonder it costs so much.
Yeah.
I'm looking here, is like, what? There's a price on the back. Was it some sort of an RPG? 2,800 yen.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about all I see. But yeah, it's just saying about 3D battles and stuff, that's all. But it's just, it's just so cool. I want to get that infrared connection now so I can actually try it out and just see what it does properly.
Oh, yeah. On the subject of infrared, something cool that I learned, with help from Red, who is the one who created the awesome background music for these streams.
Which isn't playing, by the way, is it?
It is on...
Or no, I won't hear because I'm on a phone call, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm big dumb.
But, I actually bought my IC off of him, and, it was a package deal with the home version of the arcade game from the IC era, which is really cool because it had a compatibility almost similar to Next, in that you could connect via the IR. It would scan the Digimon you raised on your IC, and then you use that in the arcade game.
Nice.
Which is just awesome. I sincerely wish that they continue doing things like that with, like, the VB somehow. Or the BE. Because I would kill to live in an area where Bandai and Sega bring back arcades like that, and I can just go in and do Digimon fights on a big screen.
Oh, so would I. I'd just buy the fucking kiosk.
Yeah.
I would literally just do that. I know they have the stuff for the card game or whatever, and yeah, I'd probably fucking. I want to pick up one of those.
If Bandai makes a digital version of the Digimon card game, I am going to fall so hard into that. But there is no one near me that can.
If they do that, I'm going broke.
Yeah, like there's.
I don't know if you've seen my card collection so far, but it's gotten a little bit out of hand, a little bit out of control. I had to step back for a bit. I had to skip this set, and it's killing me. And I know I have to dive back in for BT11 when that comes out over here because it's got Decode, World 1, World 2, World 3. It's like, I can't skip that set. So I'm probably going to go back into the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Anyways, before I fall asleep, I'm actually going to have to dive off because I'm going to actually fucking faceplant into the fucking laptop. So I'm going to head off. But yeah, it was a sick stream. I'll hopefully be around for the next one.
Hell yeah! Anytime
if
you're
we don't
free,
get
feel
called
free to
around.
join.
Well, if I'm not called for work that day or the day after, I should be okay. But yeah, thanks for having me, and I'll see you again. See you, chat. Bye.
Alright, so since Trax has hopped off and Zen is experiencing some minor technical difficulties, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to call it here. So, thank you everyone for coming to our 10th episode of Monspiracy. Whether or not I will remember to change the thumbnail and description remains to be seen. And as for our next stream, I am going to once again try, and probably fail, to pull off a Monday stream, as I want to get into doing that. But before we do, call it. Giant Wormon! Giant Wormon! Okay. What was I saying? Where is the chat? There is the chat. Okay. So, to finish things off, I do have some new stuff for my model I wanted to show off, as this is a new version compared to last time we streamed. And I have some cool new some cool new stuff for it. So, as you can see, I have the symbols for the elements of wind and thunder on terminals here, and energy channels flowing with their colors. And the neat thing that I can do with that is Henshinka. I can spirit evolve now properly. I fixed the freaking settings so that I can actually do the animation now, which I am very proud of, especially because I can do it between forms too. I can slide evolve. Watch. Ta-da! Hold on. I don't know why that's cutting off. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I don't know why that's cutting off the way it is. But, yeah. Yeah, exactly like a tokusatsu transformation. That's what I was going for, the kind of Spirit Evo / tokusatsu henshin vibe. That's what Henshinka stands for. It's transformation evolution. But yeah, with that said, thank you everyone for coming to this week's Monspiracy, and we hope to see you. Ooh, yes, I did. I voted Bearmon for the rookie slot, and I voted for Belphemon Rage Mode because I definitely want to see Belphemon Rage Mode on stuff. I can't remember what my other options were. But, other choices, I mean. But yeah, with that, we shall be calling it here. Thank you everyone for coming, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!